Hi, my name is Abdil Stone, and in this tutorial we'll be looking at Photopea. Photopea is really a web-based designing suite. I was really looking for a free alternative for Photoshop, and I found Photopea. It's a very good software, a web-based software, and I think it's great for persons who are just starting off with Photoshop or want to get something that's similar to Photoshop but at a free level where they can practice on, or you are actually a Photoshop user and you're looking for something free. Alright, so let's look at it from the interface here. You realize that this supports PSD, XD, Sketch, PDF, XCF, RAW, and any photo file like JPEG, GIF, PNG, all of those. So that gives us a wide area of file types that it supports. Alright, let me just open a blank document. So when you click on File and click on New, we get this window that pops up in front of us, and this window really is just with some templates over here and a different size over here. What I really like about this is the fact that we have our templates here. We have some social media templates here for FB, we have for Instagram, Insta stories, a few. Well, alright, and we'll go over into print. We have from A3 right up to business card, letter size or regular size, ledger size, all of those. So depending on what you're looking for, even mobile and even ads, so depending on what you're really looking for. It has the features just like Photoshop where you can choose pixels, percentage, millimeter, inch, and it also has, you can actually rotate the size, you can flip the size. I guess this is a landscape version, and this is a so we have the landscape, this is portrait version, landscape version, and or DPI, otherwise known as dots per inch. Yes, so usually 72 is web based, and we have 300 which are usually print size. But let's just look at something simple. Let's go with a blank thing. Let's just open something. Alright, so it moves based on the speed of your internet. So remember, it's web based, so if you have slow internet unfortunately, so those are the downside of it. If you have slow internet, you would have a slow response time. Faster internet, fast response time. Well, I don't know what's happening with my browser, but alright, so it's up. Alright, so we have our move tool, we have our rectangle selection tool, we have our magic wand or quick selection or object selection. We have our crop tool, healing, brush, all of them. Go and check them out. Brush tool, pencil tool, color replacement, clone tool. It's like an exact replica of Photoshop, guys. Eraser tool, background tool. We have gradient tool, paint bucket. So if I want to just color this with my foreground color, I can do that. I guess this layer is locked. Yeah, that's it. So I can just change the color and I can throw in whatever color I want on the page. Alright, so it's easy to use. And if you're coming from Photoshop, you're looking for something that is free, and let's say your machine cannot manage Photoshop because it's not a computer that's strong enough, this is a great alternative for you to try out. And then we have our blur tool, our smudge sharpen tool, everything. The most important tools from Photoshop is actually in here. Our text tool, our pen tool, path tool, shape, of course, or shape, so we can draw our shapes or ellipse or lines, and our hand tool, and of course our zoom. Right. So let us quickly look at some of the tools I use. I'm going to show you some of the simple tools I use when I'm actually doing this, or using this rather. Alright, let's just remove a background from our image so we can use it. So let me just change the color of this. So we're gonna use the paint. Alright, let's select the layer. Let's just put some paint on it, and then we're gonna put in an image. You can just drag and drop an image onto it, just like how you would normally drag and drop an image from your browser, not your browser, from your Explorer. And that's our image. Let's say, so we have a little image here of Spider-Man with a white background. Let's say we just want Spider-Man in a different background. Alright, or Magic Wand tool does a great job of removing the white background. So we just select our Magic Wand tool, and then we can just either we can mask it out. Alright, we might have to invert the selection. Let's go again. So we can just click on the mask tool. We're gonna invert this selection, and then we're gonna mask it out. How I invert the selection, guys, I just click on Windows, it will be Control Shift I, and Mac it will be Command Shift and I. Right, so that's a simple way. Alright, let's move Spider-Man to the top here. Yes, and let's put a, let's say we're gonna put a city behind him. Guys, I'm not doing this perfect, it's just to show you the capability. Just trying to show you the capability of this software online. Alright, to resize proportionally, hold on to shift, hold down shift, and then pull on the edges. That means your image won't be squished or look stretched. So hold down on shift and pull from the edges. Alright, so we have our image here. Alright, so let us put a city in the background now. I think I have a city somewhere I downloaded. I'm gonna try to see which one I can find. Alright, so we have an image here. So let's stretch this image. Remember, if you want to stretch proportionally, hold down shift. Now this video is not really towards, this tutorial is not really towards the design concept. It's really just to show you the capability of this super program, this web-based program. Alright, so let me adjust the levels just to let Spider-Man fit in a bit. Get the colors to pop. Let's put in a little more light. Alright, so let's look at that. Now it's not perfect, the edges are not perfect. We could have gone a little more on the edges, but just for show and tell. So guys, that's quickly with a little quick tutorial how Photopea is powerful and how we can work for you. So this was just to show you a little bit about Photopea and how powerful Photopea actually is. I hope this video was informative, and I hope Photopea will help a lot of you who are out there who are struggling with Photoshop in terms of your PC is not strong enough, or you're really just looking for a free alternative. I hope this video was helpful to you and will help you in your day-to-day designing. Feel free to subscribe, like, or share, and if there's any question, feel free to leave them in the comments here.